Catherine, from around 8 o'clock this morning, we've seen people disembarking from those border force vessels. That's happened around 5 or 6 times. Those people are risking their lives, and politicians on both sides of the channel know that a huge-scale loss of life could be imminent if they can't stop people from exploiting this route.
Look carefully at the back of this border force vessel, and you could see the relief of someone who is glad to be in the UK with both thumbs aloft. Early this morning in Dover, around 30 people were brought to shore. The men and women intercepted off the Kent coast during their long and difficult journey. They were helped off by officials and slowly accompanied one by one. But before anything else, during this global pandemic, they were temperature tested. In the 24 hours since Home Secretary Priti Patel visited this area, government ministers in talks with those in Paris have promised what they've called a new comprehensive action plan to tackle this latest surge.
We had a very constructive meeting with our French colleagues in Paris this morning. We have reaffirmed our unshakable shared commitment to making sure this route of crossing the Channel is made unviable. It is facilitated by ruthless criminal gangs, it puts lives at risk, and it is totally unnecessary.
This former head of the UK Border Force told me collaboration with France is the only way to solve the problem.
There is a lot of common ground here. We're both signatories of the 51 Convention. We respect human rights, and there's no reason why we can't come to an accommodation with the French, I think, to stop this particular problem and to secure our border again, and most importantly, to save lives and stop people drowning. These are dangerous waterways.
So far, there hasn't been a catastrophe in the English Channel, despite the flimsiness of the boats being used. More than 4,000 people have done it this way, but ministers believe they can reduce those numbers in the coming days.
So, Julian, have those talks between the British and French authorities made any progress?
Well, Chris Philp, the immigration minister, saying this afternoon both sides are, quote, clear that more needs to be done. The government is obviously constructing lots of new laws for when we completely leave the EU at the end of the year. But that is still 4 months away. Mr Philp saying we need to take action now. Even if they manage to cut this route, there is a fear, of course, the people smugglers will find new methods of doing it. We've been reporting on this for years. These small boats wasn't really a phenomenon until around 2 years ago. Before that, people would smuggle themselves inside lorries, even on top of Eurostar trains. So the ministers know they not only need to get rid of this method, but anticipate what the next method could be.